sensuality and instant gratification often dominate the cultural and social landscape, the Stoic perspective offers a unique and thought-provoking lens through which we can examine the benefits of semen retention. Rooted in ancient Greece, Stoicism is not merely a philosophical doctrine, it is a comprehensive approach to life, touching every facet of existence. As we delve into the benefits of semen retention from a Stoic perspective, we uncover not only the wisdom of restraint but also its profound implications for our daily lives, our spirituality, and our quest for true fulfillment. In a world brimming with desires and distractions, the Stoic viewpoint provides a powerful framework for finding tranquility and purpose in the choices we make regarding our intimate lives. Stoicism and self-control, a spiritual foundation. Stoicism places immense value on self-control, considering it a cornerstone of spiritual growth. Self-control extends beyond merely abstaining from excesses, it involves aligning our desires with our higher values and principles. Imagine a person who is on a spiritual journey seeking inner peace and enlightenment. Instead of pursuing fleeting physical pleasures through excessive sexual activities, they choose to exercise self-control by aligning their sexual choices with their spiritual goals. This conscious restraint allows them to channel their energy and focus towards their spiritual practices, such as meditation, mindfulness, or introspection. Self-control is a means of attaining wisdom and inner tranquility. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus captured this when he said, "No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a figure. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen." This reminds us that connecting to our higher self is a gradual process, requiring self-control and patience. Rather than seeking instant gratification, we can choose to prioritize the blossoming of our inner selves through self-development and spiritual practices. Focusing on virtue as a spiritual path. Stoicism identifies virtue as the highest good and a path to spiritual well-being. The four cardinal virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, serve as guiding principles for leading a virtuous life. This means making choices that honor not only one's physical desires but also their spiritual values. By practicing semen retention and emphasizing spiritual virtues, individuals can elevate their everyday lives into a virtuous and spiritual journey. This transformation allows you to deepen your connection with your inner selves and understanding of the world around you. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, stated, "The wise man will live as long as he ought, not as long as he can." This wisdom underscores the purpose of life, emphasizing the cultivation of virtue over the pursuit of sensual pleasures. Instead of seeking empty encounters, we can prioritize virtuous qualities such as integrity, compassion, and justice in our relationships. By doing so, we align our actions with our spiritual aspirations, recognizing that true fulfillment comes from living in harmony with our inner moral compass. Emotional equanimity and spiritual growth. The excessive attachment to sensual pleasures can disrupt emotional equanimity, a vital aspect of spiritual well-being. By practicing restraint in the realm of sex, we can maintain emotional balance and tranquility, which are conducive to spiritual growth. In the modern world, filled with distractions and temptations, limiting our exposure to influences that could lead us astray from our spiritual path is fundamental. Inner peace arises from mastering our reactions to external circumstances, allowing us to live in accordance with our spiritual principles. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In our contemporary world, where external stimuli often disrupt our emotional balance, maintaining composure is vital. Societal pressures and desires can lead to emotional turmoil. By practicing semen retention and focusing on what is within our control, that is our thoughts and reactions, we can then nurture emotional stability and create a spiritual sanctuary within ourselves. Strengthen relationships as a spiritual practice. The importance of virtuous relationships founded on mutual respect and shared values cannot be overstated. Semen retention can be a means to deepen these connections and infuse them with spiritual significance. For instance, a couple committed to their spiritual journeys may choose to prioritize emotional and intellectual intimacy over physical gratification. By doing so, they not only strengthen their bond but also use their relationship as a platform for spiritual growth. The essence of spirituality lies not only in solitary practices but also in the quality of our relationships with others. Epictetus once said, "A wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." This wisdom reminds us that meaningful, virtuous relationships are a source of spiritual joy, by valuing emotional and intellectual intimacy over physical gratification in our relationships. This not only deepens our connections but also serves as a platform for spiritual growth. Our relationships can be a source of profound spiritual fulfillment when they are rooted in virtue and mutual respect. Freedom from dependency and spiritual liberation. Stoicism champions inner freedom and self-sufficiency as vital components of spiritual liberation. Reducing dependency on sexual gratification is in harmony with this principle, allowing individuals to experience a sense of independence and contentment that transcends physical desires. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle: some things are within our control, and some things are not." This means that we can free ourselves from the dependency on sexual gratification. Bridging the spiritual and everyday life. The Stoic perspective on semen retention offers a profound path to integrating spirituality into our daily lives. By embracing self-control, emphasizing virtue, nurturing emotional equanimity, and building meaningful relationships, we create a framework for spiritual growth that resonates with our inner selves. Remember that spirituality is not confined to monastic isolation, it is a journey woven into the fabric of our daily existence. Through these Stoic principles, we can navigate the complexities of modern life while remaining aligned with our spiritual aspirations, fostering inner peace, and forging a profound connection with our higher selves.
We want to extend our heartfelt appreciation to each and everyone who watched the video. If you found value in our content, please show support by liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. Together, let's embark on this journey of self-improvement and self-discovery.